Hey there. So you've got these beautiful, cherished flowers from a really special day, and you want to keep them forever. Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break down how to ship those blooms so they arrive safe and sound.
Because, let's be real, that's exactly what you're doing. These aren't just any flowers, they're memories. They're a moment in time, and the thought of putting them in a box can be, a little scary. But don't you worry, that's exactly what we're here to solve. The whole point of this is to take away any of that worry and replace it with total confidence. We're going to walk through this together, step by step, so you know your precious package is going to be just fine.
Okay, let's get into it. First things first, let's get all your supplies together. And the best part? You probably have all this stuff lying around your house already.
So, what do you need? Well, obviously, your flowers, then a box that they'll fit in comfortably, some kind of breathable filler. Think packing peanuts, tissue paper, even crumpled newspaper works, some paper towels, a plastic bag, and something to tie it with, like a rubber band. Now look closely at what's not on that list. No ice packs, no coolers. A simple cardboard box is all you need. Yep, it's that easy.
All right, you've got all your stuff. Now we're moving on to the most critical part, getting the flowers themselves ready. This is all about making sure they stay as fresh as possible while they're on their trip.
This right here is rule number 1. It's so simple but so important. Before you even think about packing, just let your flowers have a good, long drink of water. Keep those stems submerged for as long as you possibly can.
So how do we keep them hydrated on the go? It's simple. First, get a paper towel nice and wet, not dripping, but damp, and wrap it around the bottom of the stems. Next, take your plastic bag and put it right over that wet paper towel. Then, just use your rubber band to tie it off, creating a little moisture packet. And here's the super important part. Make sure that plastic bag is only touching the wet paper towel, not the actual petals or leaves of your flowers. Okay, your blooms are prepped and hydrated. Now for the main event, actually packing the box. Getting this part right is what's going to protect them from getting tossed around on their way.
This slide is huge. If you remember one thing about packing, let it be this. You need breathable filler. Things like packing peanuts or tissue paper are perfect because they let air circulate. The big no-no, the thing you have to avoid, is having any plastic touching the flowers themselves. Plastic traps moisture and creates a little humid environment, and that's the last thing your flowers want.
So, start by putting a nice, soft layer of that filler in the bottom of your box. Then, gently lay your flowers inside. The goal is to make them snug, so they can't slide around. Feel free to add more filler on top and around the sides to make sure they're nice and secure in there.
We're in the home stretch. The hard part is over. Your flowers are packed and safe. There's just one last little piece of paperwork to take care of before you tape that box shut.
What you need to do is just hop on the website, go to the shipping instructions page, and you'll find a PDF form there. Go ahead and print that out. This form is basically your flower's ID tag. It's what connects them back to you and your order.
And what do you need to write on it? It's super simple. Just your name, your order number, and a good phone number where we can reach you. Then, just jot down what's in the box. One bridal bouquet and one boutonniere, for example. There's even a little space if there's anything else you want us to know. And once you've got that all filled out, here's the key. Don't stick it on the outside of the box. You're going to place it right inside. As the very last thing you do, just let it rest gently on top of the flowers.
And that's it. You did it. Go ahead and seal that box up and just take a deep breath. Your job is done. You've packed your memory with care, and now it's on its way to become something that will last forever.
It really makes you stop and think, doesn't it? Because of the care you just took, you're not just saving some pretty flowers, you're making sure that the story of that perfect day, that special moment, gets to be told for years and years to come.